and just explain what happened?
I just had to reposition that decal a bit because it was just working a bit too far to the side, so just repositioned it and then just work your way down through the centre again. Probably should have said at the start, make sure that there's no dust or anything like that on the machine where the decal's going to go, because you'll get little bumps and so on. So once you sort of get down to where this side bit's released from the backing, you can work that round onto the side, so you can let go of everything else and sort of work that down. If you get a bubble close to a hole, close to a button or something like that, you can normally sort of push that bubble across into the button and get the air bubble out of that button, but don't fiddle around with it too much because you end up stretching the sticker and getting more creases in it. So just work any air bubbles out to the side if you can. Or otherwise you can put a pin prick in it and get the bubble out that way. So once you sort of start to get down to the bottom of the legs here, it's probably worth just taking that leg off and just letting it go and working your way down without the legs attached to the machine. Lots of different stickers. So we weren't getting them going right across there like that.
How many different stickers there?
So now we can probably do this bit across now. So just push it right into that edge. Take that thing off.
So you always all the arm.
I think we do normally.
Yeah.
It does make it hard when you go on the corner there, because you've got to try and get all of these sides pushed in. And just lay it across the whole thing and cut that bit out. Once it's done. Then you might need to come back up to the head here, and because it sort of needs to go back into that crease a bit, just peel that back and push it right into that edge.
This is terrible videoing. You'd be right.
Then it's just a matter of getting your knife and just going around and cutting all the buttons and
Don't
everything
forget
else
to cut
out.
this top one out. It's easy to forget.
For a nuffy, yes.
That's why Aunt forgets it so much.
And just where there's like where there's the screw holes going through for these, just sort of put a couple of cuts in it, and you'll be able to push the plate back on.
Riveting, I bet.
And buttons just
This is the good bit. This is the bit I like to do. If you push the button down and do it all in one motion, you get a really flat finish.
and yeah, cut her arm off. Make sure you cut all these out.
We're going for 1 million hits.
So that's about it really, just all the buttons are the same, you just cut them out, cut that bit out like that.
This button here, it's just a half button. Just like cutting out the button.
It's pretty obvious.
That's great. Do you want me to do one? If I was doing it, Tony, I'd have it all in one fluid motion.
We'd be fucked by now. So if there's an
Use that language.
air bubble, you can just put a prick in it and
See, I wouldn't have done that, Tony.
Alright, so that pretty much gives you, it doesn't have to see the whole thing, all the buttons are the same. So then you make sure you stick the coin plate back on and the bolts in the back and you're done.
So while you're doing this, Tony, if you want to give Anne a call, knock your socks off. Alright, is there anything else you'd like to say?
Make sure you have a look at our other videos on redtube.com.
Bye.